Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. That's a southern song. Dad is rich and my mama's good looking. Summertime is what I love the best. I added that. This is an old-fashioned recipe, probably 1924, when people like my mother and father wanted the best for their children but couldn't afford it. So what did they do? They invented how to make ice cream. And once you get this recipe and start making ice cream, you would never, you hear me, never go to Dry's. Well, I shouldn't say that. This ice cream is better than any ice cream on the market. So I'm going to show you how to make homemade ice cream. It's so easy. You spend only 20 minutes on the stove, cooking it at a low temperature, stirring it constantly. So if a 75, 76, just had a birthday, can do that, so can you. So let's start off making the custard. It doesn't matter what flavor you make, the custard, the ice cream custard, gonna remain the same. The only difference, you're gonna add chocolate if you wanna make chocolate, vanilla if you wanna make vanilla, strawberry if you wanna make strawberry. But the basic recipe is the same. So what we're gonna start off with, we're gonna start off with 3 tablespoons of flour. You need that to make it thick. You're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna do it over here just in case it's more waste, you know, see, I don't want that. It's 1/4 of salt. Then you're going to add 1 cup of sugar, which I had my cup over here, and someone got it from me. 1 cup of sugar. Let me get my sugar. Sorry about that. I should have had this already out. 1 cup of sugar. With this, you really want to stir up real good, because when the flour is not blending in like it should, you're going to have lumps in your custard. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure this is stirred up real good. Take all the lumps out. Or you can do it a whole time. All right. I don't see any more lumps there. Then from there, you're going to add, where is it cup? Did I do with the cup? I left it in the sugar cube. We're going to add, this is the only thing that you're going to take to the stove and cook for 20 minutes. You want to add 2½ cups of milk. And if you got a ½ cup, please use it. And I've been cooking long enough, I know what a half look like. That's my half. And before I take it over to the stove, cooking it on medium, I'm gonna stir this up real good. I don't want to take it to the stove and begin to start stirring it up. And I'm gonna switch from the metal spoon to a wooden spoon. And those serve me there. So we're going to take this over to the stove. I'm gonna put it on a medium heat. I'm gonna cook it for 20 minutes. on a medium heat. And I'm going to really get down to the last minute. We're going to go back to the video so you can see the consistency of this ice cream custard, so you can know what you need to do. So we will be back in a few minutes. Yes, this is the last 2 minutes of making sure the custard is thick. One thing you don't want to do is go under those 20 minutes, because the thickness of the custard is based on how firm your ice cream is going to be once you put it in that ice cream maker. So we're going to do 1 more minute. See how nice and thick that is? And this is a crucial part of the custard. You don't want to mess up these last 2 steps. Okay, I got 55 more seconds. Okay, we're getting there. Almost there. $15 more seconds. And we're going to cut this off. And we're going to do 2 more steps that are very, very important. Okay, I'm cutting this off right now. And I need you to watch these steps. The next step, we're going to take 2 raw eggs. And you want to beat them up very well. And then we're going to add some hot mixture into these raw eggs. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do almost a cup. Stir this up very well. And we're going to turn this back into that hot custard. And we're going to cook it for 1.5 minutes. All right? Before I do that, I don't want to waste any of this. This in here, it's very crucial. Do not put the eggs in without getting some hot mixture from the pot. You're going to turn this on a low flame, and I'm going to cook this for another 1.5 minutes, because the eggs got to blend in. And so, I'm going to see you back in a few minutes. Yes, this is the final step in making homemade ice cream. But this mixture, the custard itself, is going to have to chill for 2.5 hours before you can use it. So if you make it, you can make it overnight. I made this overnight. This is what it will look like. This is the custard, but we're not finished yet. So what I'm going to do, the final step is the whipping cream, not heavy cream, but whipping cream. We're going to put 2 cups of whipping cream into this bowl. And since I'm making chocolate ice cream, and like I said, if you want vanilla, this is where you would add 2½ teaspoons of vanilla instead of the chocolate. If you want to make strawberry ice cream, you have to drain the liquid off because it would throw off, it would be runny. So you drain the liquid and just use the strawberries if you want to make strawberries. So with the chocolate, is 4 tablespoons in 3/4 cups. I'm sorry, 3/4 teaspoons of this chocolate. So it's 4 tablespoons of chocolate. And then I use 3 of these 1/4 teaspoons. And I'm going to prime this. What I mean, I'm gonna prepare this. Don't put it in dry. And put this 1 tablespoon. That's 2. I'm gonna see how much it's going to take just to make the chocolate not having all of that powder. You want it to come into a liquid. That was 2 tablespoons of water. Let me add another tablespoon. 3 tablespoons. You don't want to be in a hurry with this because you don't want to. That's a long time for that to dissolve. Well, it's going to take more than 3. Okay, I would say about 5 or 6. And I'm going to do one at a time. I don't want to go over. It's getting there. This is making chocolate ice cream. And most people love chocolate. So, that's my 4th spoon. I think that's all we're going to have to have. So take 4 tablespoons of water to 4 tablespoons and 3/4 of chocolate. So remember that. So I'm going to put this into this heavy cream. Whipping cream. Sorry, whipping cream. They may be the same, but they got different names, so I want to steer you wrong on that. It's whipping cream. Okay. And then I'm going to stir this up very well. And when we do that and add the custard, it's going to be ready for the ice cream maker. And this ice cream maker, when I was growing up, it was a hand crank. You had to crank it with your hands. But now they got electric. I paid $20. Got it at Walmart, and it works very well. Make sure that chocolate is dissolved in here. This is a chocolate ice cream. Now I'm going to put in my ice cream custard. Okay. Stir that up very well. I think I'm going to use this spatula. And when you make this for the first time, you're going to say to yourself, never again. Because it's so easy and so delicious. Why wouldn't you? And if you got children of any size, 80 years old, you're going to say, that's not a child. When they taste this ice cream, it's going to be like, I'm a child all over again. This is so good, so delicious. Okay. When I do this, it is ready for the ice cream freezer. And I will show you how we put it in the freezer. Very simple. You don't have to do anything but wait until that I have to show you how to put the ice cream salt, put the ice around it. If you got an ice maker and your ice maker make ice like mine, you can let it go overboard, put it in plastic bags, and when you get ready for and put it in the freezer, and when you get ready to make your ice cream, you wouldn't have to run to the store. So I'm gonna make sure it's nice and smooth. And something I always do is get one of those little spatulas. I think I got a small one and I got a large one. But I think I'd rather use the small one. That's gonna make sure all the lumps are out. Okay, this is my wow homemade ice cream. You can make it chocolate, you can make it strawberry, you can make it pineapple, you can make it peach. Once you make it, I guarantee you, you will never, unless you just want to, go back to the store and buy it. We're gonna be back and showing you how to set up the ice cream freezer. Ice cream maker, sorry. This is GrandmaGloria. This is the last step of making that homemade ice cream. So I'm going to put in the tube. Don't put no more than what is called for. Because believe it or not, even if the tube is up there, by the time it's freezed, it's going to be up here. And you may ask, when do I know when it's complete or when it's frozen? The machine going to start off real fast. And as the ice cream get firmer, it starts slowing down. Once it's completely ready, it stops on its own. So we're gonna make sure that I got it in the socket. I'm going to add, let me see. Sometimes it get off balance. You put the custard in. I think I'm gonna add the ice first to secure a foundation. Oops. We don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do, so ice will not fall down in my bucket, I'm going to, sorry about that, whatever remove it, it's unbalanced. So we're going to do this so you can know to do it right. I'm going to put the lid on for right now. So when I put my ice in, I won't have to worry about ice going into the bucket. So I'm just going to put that in the trash. I'm going to put a little ice at a time, and then I'm going to put some salt. Until I get a base, I'm going to hold that down so it won't get off the spoon. I'm trying to put enough in so it won't move on me. Okay. It's not moving anymore. some salt. And salt keeps it to freeze. And this is another reason why you want the lid on. Because if you put it on without the lid, salt will be in your ice cream too. And you don't want that. Okay. We're going to add some more ice. I'm going to add some more salt. Add some more ice. Every time I add ice, I add salt. That's a big chunk. Now I'm going to add a little salt. Make sure there's none on top. So when I open this container, all that salt fall down into my container. So I'm making sure all of that is clear. This is ice cream salt. Find it on the bottom shelf of every baking aisle. Okay, now we're going to put in the custard. I'll get every ounce of it. Okay. Always remember, you can put your ice in first and your salt. And make sure when you're doing that, have the lid on. All right. I'm going to put the lid on. Now I'm going to put the motor on, and this is very easy to put on. I'm going to make sure this is in the center. Turn it. Okay, it's going to lock in place. Okay. Go in there. Okay, that's locked. This is locked. Plug it up, and if it's done right, it better start off. That's what it sounds like. And as it goes round and round, you may have to add more ice. To add ice, add some more salt. So, like I said, it will let you know when it is ready. We're going to see you back in a little bit. This is the chocolate ice cream. I wished I would have been able to show you once it's finished in 30 minutes to pull the dasher out, and you would have been able to see just how creamy it was. But since I was busy with my pork baby back ribs, I just unplugged the machine, and the ice cream the dasher got kind of stiff in there, wouldn't pull up. But it makes much more than this, but I sent it, half of it home with my granddaughter. She loved chocolate ice cream. So with this chocolate ice cream, you can make a banana with any homemade ice cream. GrandmaGloria's homemade ice cream. You can make a banana split. You can make a sundae. And above all, you can certainly do an ice cream cone. So this is chocolate ice cream. And another thing I want to let you know, when you make one batch, you can put 2 batches in one tub at one time. Because when I just made one mixture, I ended up with not even a half of a tube. So 2 tubes would bring it, you'll have a lot more room than running over. So if you want to make 2 batches at one time and put 2 batches in the freezer, an ice cream maker, you can do that. So this is my demonstration of homemade ice cream. You're going to love it and enjoy. Ice cream cones, banana splits, sundaes, just eat it just the way you like ice cream. You're going to love it. And since I was busy with my ribs, this is the finished product of my pork ribs. Not my pork, I'm sorry, my beef ribs. The pork ribs are in the oven, cooking low and cooking slow. And they are totally delicious. But what makes the rib is the barbecue sauce. So enjoy your 4th of July. But please tune in to or subscribe to GrandmaGloria's Cooking so you can make wow recipes. I will see you next time.